Seeing what Froggen picks, Shook will need to find one of those key opening first bloods that he always gets for the Wolves, and then they need to see, have they improved their shot calling? Because it was dire last week.
Yes, it was. Very, very dire indeed. But it's a new game, it's a new week.
Support. Hang on. Just going for a bit of a fight here.
Uh-oh,
That's the wrong way, Tabzz.
He's gonna get taunted up. In comes Shook, the teleport, but it might be too late as Jwaow flame spitters on. They just keep their attention turned to Tabzz. The harpoon wasn't gonna get intercepted, and that's first blood over to Lenny. Some even more experience falling right into his pocket, and Shook and Lenny should have enough power to take down Jwaow, but Froggen is here, and he manages to get one. Revenge there. Meanwhile, though, Jwaow might get made a little bit forward. He's going to go up through the minions and kick Jwaow back. Throws down the equalizer, try and cover his tracks. He's got the flash, he will use it, but so will Shook. Goes in, secures the kill. Dexter's too late. Goes in for the flash, though. Queen's Wrath, and safeguard over to Lenny.
Coming.
Froggen's coming in. There's the arrow. Can it pierce? Looking for Shook. Not going to connect, but he's now going the wrong way. Going to run right into the waiting arms of Nyph. The lantern, Blaze, Shook. This time, no flash. He goes down.
Taking a dragon.
Yep, much earlier than they normally are, and that is because of the way they built this comp.
Double poke, one of each kind. Dexter, however,
goes a little bit deep here. Ryze and Kaas, he's trying to juke away from them, but he goes down immediately. Teleport comes a bit late, as Froggen will manage to equalize a kill, but a jungler for support is a poor trade.
Yeah, a bit of a poor mistake from Dexter, overstepping his boundaries, but Elements can definitely lock back in, take the tower.
Equalizer, double flay into the box. Now Lenny and Soren might be in some trouble. The soldier's gonna cover him for just a minute, but Elements, they were looking for blood.
However, Tabzz found himself overextended a little bit. Yep. You have the Shen delivery system.
And in he goes. There's going to be Tabzz trying to get out with a Valkyrie, but way too late. 4 Wolves collapse on him. You know they travel in packs. Why were you that deep?
They're not poised offensively, and they're not cross-mapping either. This is the sign of a team that's behind strategically.
They send their bottom lane back to base. A little bit of extra help from Froggen, sends a piercing arrow that way.
The Wolves are going for Baron.
Very quick desperation move. This will prompt Elements into action. Teleport pretty far out. Kaas a little bit low. Nyph gonna send a hook. Lands on freeze, but he's got the spell shield on. Shook goes in. Equalizer, it's gonna burn him down. It's Froggen who actually gets the kill credit, and Kaas goes down. Lenny, Soren, freeze, all on the back, running away. Nyph can't connect a hook. Lenny flashes the wall, but he's out of the fight. Emperor's Divide. Elements will get no more kills, but they easily stop that Baron.
Because they ran out of options, they had no split push going, no alternative. They wanted to catch Elements sleeping. Maybe 1 or 2 members were in base. Jwaow obviously still has teleport available. 4-1, I don't think splitting up your members all that useful. Shook might go in here though.
Looking for it, see if they can secure it. Not going to be able to take away the dragon. Secured by Dexter. Fight is on. Kaas pulled back. Chains of Corruption onto Lenny. See if they can finish him off. Kaas gets thrown back in, only to be burned down and shot through the heart by Froggen. In comes Dexter. Looks for Lenny. He goes in. He goes down. That's a kill to Tabzz. 2 for none. Froggen might be blinking, but Elements have got Wolves already on the back foot. Another kill with an equalizer, and Soren is out of the picture.
That equalizer was just straight up dirty.
Kaas, Lenny, freeze, they're all here, but can they really stop it? Soren goes in, tries a shuffle, only succeeds in absolutely nothing, and Soren on the front after Izanya's burned away. A valiant attempt ends in disaster, and
it's the race, they say.
They haven't given up too much for it either. 2 towers on the game so far, 4 kills. Nyph goes forward, immediately point blank hook onto the Shen. Dexter steps a little forward, out of bounds. Freeze punishes him for it, but nonetheless, right back to his team. Easy inhibitor take. They just don't have the punishing power. Time hasn't been punished whatsoever. 100% kill participation on that too. Froggen, maybe that's about to change if he's caught out a little bit hard, gets kicked by Shook, but Shook is intent on finishing him off here, and he will get him. There's the shutdown gold.
Good play by Freeze. Sadly, a little bit late. They're using this opening with Froggen down to maybe get a tower in the base of Elements, though.
They just might do it, though. Still going very far forward. Jwaow goes forward with a golden burn. And now the Wolves have to scurry away as fast as they can. Froggen takes a shot onto Kaas, gets him down. A double kill as he finds Soren as well. The Wolves, in their desperate attempt to finish an inhibitor, might get aced themselves. Lenny and Freeze on the run. Quick and go back to grab seconds up on the top side. 4 members here. With the respawn, Jwaow, he'll be the one sent to defend the tower. Speaking of towers, that's already gone for Copenhagen Wolves in the middle. Inhibitor should be fired all the way down, but Lenny, Soren, and the rest of the Wolves are here to stop it.
And it's such a terrible task for Shook, honestly, to play Lee Sin into Thresh, who could play, or not.
Or maybe just go right on forward. He's going to get taken down. Meanwhile, Freeze was able to pick off Nyph, but a teleport now coming in for Jwaow. Lenny looking for Froggen. He's going to get melted. Kaas actually picks the kill up, not before an equalizer drops, and Dexter comes in. A big pushback from the Emperor of Shurima. Elements, what is going on? They've lost 3 for Shook.
From Elements, they weren't taking anything in the early to mid game, and now they wanted too much. They wanted mid inhibitor and that big top wave.
Already at half health, the Wolves will not get here in time. This is going down. Elements managed to get themselves a Baron as the Wolves come late to the party. In comes Freeze, in comes Lenny, in comes Kaas, but they're just gonna serve themselves up on a plate. That's gonna be 1-2 down. Freeze nearly burning as well. The hook doesn't connect on Soren, but man, is it close. Freeze hopping, skipping, jumping as much as he can. Soren tries to get the pushback, but he might sacrifice himself. Goes golden on it as Jwaow takes down Shook, and the Wolves have all but fallen as Freeze the only one left.
Sacrifices his life. Of course, it's going to be hard for Kaas to shield him when you're stuck as a ghost. And that's Fate's call. Misplay on multiple ends by the Wolves, and Elements looking to close out this game.
Should be able to do it just shy of 40 minutes. They make their mid-game fight count. A last stand for the Wolves, but Kaas is already burning. Fate's call, hold back in, but it doesn't matter. When the Nexus is going down, they can't do it. And Elements come up with the win.